To Africa Original Channel for the best African news. Subscribe, turn on notification bell, like, leave your comment. See you in every single video.
I look for somebody I will fight with. No, I wouldn't do that. Just because I need the crowd. No, I won't do that. I won't do that. I will just continue with what I have to do. You understand? So let's listen to these people, to this man.
Ẹni fẹ́ ra lé ẹ bá lè ṣàkí ó gbàgbọ́ òdòwò pọ̀ àwọn lẹ́tà ní tó lè fi dá company máa múnú àwọn èèyàn dùn ìdíkàlù sururi ala qulubil mu'minin má jẹ́ ó jẹ́ pé wọ́n nìkan nínú rẹ̀ ó dùn tí wọ́n bá lọ ráyè ṣe nǹkan mẹ́fà níjẹ́ nǹkan mẹ́ta ń bẹ fún ẹni tó gbádùn ayé.
The man said something that for you to impact this world and for you to say that you enjoyed life before you exit this earth, there are some things that your name must be found in. Do you understand? There are some things that your name must be found in. You know, I was surprised when I watched BBC, was it yesterday or when was it, or be today? I just saw BBC and I saw Akala of blessed memory, sir. You know, human being, you people can be very funny. Do you understand? I remember that when that man was chased out of the State House then, many people, as far as we thought he was actually a bad man. Because people were abusing him. As a matter of fact, they even told us that when he was parking out of the State House, they did a truck that they customized it with Tura creams, Tura soap. They were now abusing him as bleachy. They talk so bad about this man to an extent that I actually thought. That's why when people say bad things about people, please, I beg you, don't assume that person is bad. It could be people that just hate that person. Know that person for yourself. Because at the end of the day, you are sinning and you're also going to be missing out with somebody that may even be your destiny helper. Ashe, this man, if you see the people crying, if you go and watch it, he touched lives, purpose. For me, it is not about knowing who is who. It's about knowing the poor. It's about impacting real people. You know, when some people say they're philanthropists and they are philanthropists you are dashing out money to rich people. You are not a philanthropist. You are dashing out money to people that we can see. You are showing it on social media. To me, you are not a philanthropist. I mean, the ones you do that no one knows, no one is seeing, that only God is actually seeing it. That is what I call philanthropist. On this day of his burial, go and look at the people crying. Go, you will see beggars. People, Oga, sorry, I'm coming back to you, sir. Let me play something for them. Because, watch this.
Ọ̀gádé láti Àbújá lánàá so ń gbọ́ di ìrọ̀lẹ́ before wọ́n jẹun ìgbà tán jẹun tán tó tásùkò Nigeria match Egypt àti Nigeria àjọ wo match ni àjọ wo nígbà àjọ wo match tán náà ni nígbà wo match tán àwọn àlejò kọ̀ọ̀kan dé wọ́n attend sí wọn so tẹ́mi fi kúrò ní aago 8 lọ́dọ̀ wọn lánàá so bí wọ́n ṣe pè mí láàárọ̀ yìí mo rush bọ̀ wá sí ibi aago after it torí wọ́n ní ká bá wọn eat omi táwọn máa fi wẹ̀ ní àárọ̀ yìí so wọ́n eat omi yẹn wọ́n ti gbóúnjẹ wọn sí dining oúnjẹ wọn tán gbé sí dining yẹn wọ́n wá fẹ́ owó tí wọ́n bá sì ti gbójú wọn tí dáàdì wọn lọ pè wọ́n ìgbà wọn wá débẹ̀ wọn bá wọn ní tọ́lẹ̀tì tí wọ́n fọwọ́ lẹ́rán tí wọ́n ti tọ́lọ́gbẹ́rọ́ ti dé.
Did you hear those people say that their tears is not now, that their tears is later? Do you understand that their tears is not now? That's how it feels like when you lose a father and a mother. Your tears is not now. Your tears is later. Because everyone that is saying Babaku for you, you will now know that life no reach to. After they put that your father underground, look around you. Nobody to help you. That is exactly what they are saying there. And that's what I call impact. Because you know, I was confused. When he died, I was like, I'm sure many people will be so happy he's dead. Because, like Ajimobi, you know, they were like, he wasn't nice to them. I was surprised that paupers, poor people, are the ones saying good things about him. Not fair. No, I didn't see any rich man that was interviewed here. You understand? The cream de la cream. And that's what I call impacting life. And that's what I believe heaven after death. Am I making sense? These are the things you can do to have a good life. Listen, are you hearing me? If your destiny has for some reason been scattered before, I am trying to help you here. Akala died at the age of 71. But I tell you one thing. The testimonies about him shows he lived a good life.
Oh, look at Tori ọ̀rọ̀ kúrò ní pé ọ̀rọ̀ òṣèlú ó ti di bàbá fún wa bó ṣe mú wa. So ẹjọ́ àbálẹ̀ bá sì kú ẹ̀wọ̀n bí ó ṣe lò. Ọmọ orúkọ ni wá Ọlọ́run sì sọ̀rọ̀.
A sọ̀rọ̀ ní ìjẹta because as he normally call me and Isaac báwo ni ṣe ó ní like that. I called him that was the day before yesterday and he didn't pick up. Later he called me back after 5 minutes. Isaac báwo ni ṣe nǹkan tó ní lọ́wọ́ mi ò sí problem sir mo kàn ní kìkì pé àti sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́jọ́ méjì nínú àtúntà ló wà ń bọ̀ wá ló wà ní Ìbàdàn ní àwọn Alábùjá. So báwo ni ṣé ò sí problem ó ní má bẹ̀rù ó ní ẹrù tó lọ́n gbé fún ọ ní ẹrù àgbà ni. So àwọn sì nígbàgbọ́ pé Ọlọ́run ọba yóò gba ẹrù àwọn sì nígbàgbọ́ nínú ẹ pé wàá tẹ agbára ẹ Ọlọ́run á sì bá ẹ gbé. So má bẹ̀rù don't have any fear ọmọ pẹ̀lú àgbà ni. Ó dúpẹ́ lọ for that single encouragement tí wọ́n ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ sí mi fún mi yẹn láì mọ̀ pé wọ́n ń dágbére fún mi báwọn ń lọ.
Àti ẹni yóò yọjí àtẹni ó yarọ àti ẹni tó àtẹni tó ní àtẹni tó mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ kò sẹ́ni tó gbé èkó mọ́ra. Tá a bá jáde láago 11 ọ̀gá nìkan lè wà nù sitting room tá a fi jáde tá a fi ṣí gate tá a fi pa gate dé òní sí security kankan ká tó ríru Akálà odi century mi kò sẹ́ni kankan tí máa ń sílẹ̀kùn rẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀ lólóṣèlú l'Ógbómọ̀ṣọ́ kò síbi tá a máa ń wọ̀ níbòmí tá a máa ń wọ̀ jùlẹ̀ Akálà lọ.
Tó lóṣèlú kan bá dúró ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìyà tó dì mọ́ wọn ẹ tí wọ́n máa wá pò ní ẹ tí wọ́n máa wá gbéga ní ẹ tí wọ́n máa wá sẹ́ni ẹni tó jẹ́ pé ọrọ̀ ajé rẹ̀ tí wọ́n máa bá ṣàtúnṣe lórí rẹ̀ ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn lónìí nínú wọn wà nínú ìbànújẹ́ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ kan wà lórí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ torí pé 20 ọdún lónìí àti ẹ̀ lérò pé irú kan báyìí lè wáyé ṣùgbọ́n ta ni wá yóò ṣe pé ká gbà fọ́lọ́ lórí tó ṣẹlẹ̀.
Ọmọ wa mọ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn púpọ̀ débi pé látara àwọn tá a tó mọ̀ látara pàṣẹ tàbí Dangote Alao Akala kò sí báwọn náà ṣe rí wa tí wọ́n fún wa ní ìjẹ́ tí wọ́n fún wa ní jọ́nsà nù wa
olórí Alao Akala aláàánú oríwó bàbá náà tún wá rọra nígbà ìgbà tí wọn bá kú ẹ̀gbọ́n sọgìrì ṣùgbọ́n kò sábà nípa àwọn ọpọlọlọ wa ọlọlẹdà kó bá dá wọn sí pẹ̀lú àwọn fámìlì ó dùn wá gbà àwọn ìyàwó àtàwọn ọmọ ọgbà tí wọn bí pẹ̀lú òṣèlú nígbà tá a sọ wọn lójú àbò òkú àpò ayé ìgbà yìí òṣìgbà tí bàbá tọrọ orí kan lọ́dọ̀ àti òyìn fún wa bàbá tó nìkan láwọn ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ̀ tí ó bá ti fún wa bàbá ó dà sí pé báwọn fún àwọn ọmọ ọlá bẹ́ẹ̀ òyìn tí bàbá mú àwọn pọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n gbà àrò ikú sí bàbá lásìkò yìí ẹ̀sùn lọ́pọ̀ sí ó dùn wá gidigidi.
tí ikú bá dé ó máa ń sọ lé ọládà ọ̀rọ̀ ni ikú pa abẹ́rẹ́ abẹ́rẹ́ ikú pa abèrè abèrè rọrùn àkọsẹ́ni tí ò ní kó gbọ́dọ̀ nàdágbádá kú ṣùgbọ́n àsìkò tó bọ́ sí ó jásìkò tó ní wá lára díẹ̀ ó lè lára wa because nínú ẹgbẹ́ APC lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ the only rallying point ẹgbẹ́ APC ní lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ the only governor former governor tó wà nínú ẹgbẹ́ APC òun ló lọ yẹn so tí ẹ bá wò ẹ rí bí ó ṣe dùn wá tó pàápàá jùlọ àwa tí a jẹ́ ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ APC ní gbogbo ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ so kò bí gbà tó jẹ́ pé èmi ò tiẹ̀ tí rẹ̀ ń tọ́ fẹ́ràn lú ẹ̀ bíi Ọ̀túnba Christopher Alao Akala mi ò tí rí wọ́n send message sí wa recently pé ìyàwó àwọn ó ṣe 78th birthday.
Imagine though this 78th birthday, if you remember when he died, they were sending it round that imagine he's not even yet in heaven, he has not gotten to heaven, that the wife is about to do 70th birthday. They were using it to give him bad repute. Like the wife, as in his family, don't care about him. Meanwhile, he was the one that sent it out before his death, unknown to him that he was going to die. You see, our people, we have to be very careful about these social media stunts. Be very careful about informations you receive on air. When they were sending around this thing, they made it look as if Florence Akala Alao wanted to do birthday just shortly after her husband died. Do you understand? Unknown to every one of us that this was sent out by him to his people before his death. Unknown to him that he was going to die. Do you get it?
And it's quite unfortunate that Oyo State APC, even Oyo State and Nigeria General, lost an iconic leader.
wọ́n jẹ́ ẹnìkan tó jẹ́ pé wọn ò fojú pa wá rẹ́ rí wọn ò fẹ́ mọ̀ pé bọ́yẹ́ nìkan alágbèrè tí ń tọrọ owó wọn ò fẹ́ mẹ́rú wọn ò fẹ́ mọ́mọ́ ọkọ̀ gbogbo àpapọ̀ àwa sọ wá dé èèyàn Alao sọ wá dé èèyàn àwa náà wá ń jẹni tó ń fly káàkiri àdẹni tí ń bá olówó ńláńlá rìn káàkiri àwa tó jẹ́ pé alágbè tá ń tọrọ owó tán mọ́ fílà lọ́nà àbí gbóúnjẹ fún wa àwa náà wá ń jẹ láàrin àwo ó wá jẹ́ pé Alao tó jẹ́ láàánú tí a sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yìn àtọ́sẹ̀ ọlọ́run àtọ́sẹ̀ lẹ́yìn òkú yìí kọ́mọ rẹ̀ ọmọdékú kankan o kọ́mọ gbọ́kú ọmọ rẹ̀ wálé o Adébáyọ̀ Alao ọmọ ìpàdóyìn asọ̀rọ̀ mọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yìn olóore bòkẹ́lẹ́ ọmọ làtọwọ́ kọ ọ̀run rẹ̀ o ọ̀run rẹ̀ o ọ̀run rẹ̀ o.
Do you people see that? Sometimes, you know, we judge people from, because I remember this man, the Ibadan people or wherever they were from, they abused this man so much that even we that are outsiders, that are not from Oyo State on all those things, we thought he was not a good man. But look at the testimonies that we are hearing about him. You know, many of the people like me now during his lifetime, I thought maybe he was not a good man. Do you understand? So it's you just need to be very careful where you get your information. All these social media stunts, all these things that you just see on social media, just be careful what you take in, because it might even affect your own destiny and your life. Now, let's go back to this man.
ẹni tó gbádùn ayé àkọ́kọ́ lẹni tó sin lọ.
Allah.
gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń bẹ lórí internet ẹ bá ń share lecture yìí jìnnà ẹ share rẹ̀ ní 22 times ẹ comment ẹ like ọba mi ó da oore bò yín.
Amina.
àkọ́kọ́ ní kí ni mo pè tí wọ́n bá lọ gbádùn ayé àkọ́kọ́ lẹni tó sin lọ ń tààrà ọmọ ìgbà tó kù láyé.
The man said, if you want to say that you really truly enjoy this world, serve God. He didn't say serve pastors. He didn't say serve imams. He didn't say serve man. He said, serve God. That is what I think he meant in that part, is that the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. It has helped me. Trust me. Because the topic I'm going to treat today goes down to what this man actually said in a summary in just few minutes. Do you understand? The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. Serve God, not man. Serve God, not a pastor. Serve God, not a native doctor. Serve God, not an imam. Serve God, not anybody.
Allah.
Bàbá Yusuf Ọlátúnjí òun lọ́kọrin kan nígbà kan ọba òkè o Olúwa ọba òkè o fi wá láyà balẹ̀ a ó sìn ẹ́ o. Ẹ dákun sáyà Yusuf Ọlátúnjí sáyà rẹ̀ balẹ̀ tẹ́ kú láyé.
Allah.
Ayé ẹ̀dá ò lè balẹ̀ ọmọ sin lọ́run lọ́nà ni you keep on moving in order to balance on a bicycle.
The man is saying, no matter how God or life is for every one of us, nobody has peace of mind till you die. So, if you think anybody has peace of mind, for that reason, God is not answering you, then you are joking. You have to keep riding your bicycle. It will balance today, it will fall tomorrow. You will rise today, you will fall tomorrow. You will keep falling and you will keep rising. That is life. So, however, whatever, serve God. That's what this man is saying.
Ọmọ lọ ni kan wá nígbà kan bá balẹ̀ látòsìn lọ ìgbà wo lọmọ tí kò dé ìgbà kú dé bá Yusuf.
You never know when you are going to die. Do you know that Akala, he didn't know. He still told them to boil water for him to bath. They had served his food on the table. He actually even spoke to the driver. The driver left him as at 8 p.m. Am I making sense? As at 8 p.m. Do you know, myself and my younger sister, we still did video call. Even though, yes, I knew she has been bidding me farewell. But do you know that the day she died, I didn't expect that was the day she was going to die. Do you understand me? So, however it is, whatever it is, serve God. Because you may just say, I want to go and sleep. He went to the toilet and he died with his hand like this in the toilet. Akala died like this. And he died. My younger sister was just to go and she was not eating. They just said, let them give her drip. And that was it. And that was it. So, you don't know. You don't know. And nobody knows. Don't let all these people that don't see anything mess up your life. Serve God.
Ona fẹ́ kú.
Allah.
Kọ́kàn wo sì balẹ̀ sí ni. Orin yẹn ni wọ́n wá gbọ́ láti John lọ ń tanra rẹ̀ jẹ́dẹ̀ ní lóò tètè múra sẹ́sìn Ọlọ́run. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì lẹ́yìn bọ́ bá múra sẹ́sìn Ọlọ́run máa promote àwọn èèyàn. Máa dùn àwọn èèyàn nú. Donate whatever is donatable. Máa donate owó tó ní. Máa fi.
The thing about, I'll use myself as an example. I don't care who you are, be it big, be it small, be it large, be it. If you bring your business to me, I'll promote it. If I think it's a good business and it will benefit others, I don't care how much money you have made. Because you know what? You cannot make my money with your money. If I make your life better, even if you are high there, even if not you, for that reason, God will promote me. The people that promote me, do you know that I don't know them? So why won't I promote? Why won't I, what I get, why won't I use it to help other people? Do you understand? That's how you will get the favor of God. And that's where what we call the favor, the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. Listen to this man's preaching. Let me tell you one thing. Preaching is not about Christianity. It's not about Islamic. It's not about anything. Anything that makes your life better and it impacts you, you learn from it. That is preaching. Am I making sense? That is preaching. I listen to even Bill Gates. As you are looking at me, Bill Gates is an atheist. He doesn't believe in God. I listen to him to make wealth. Do you understand? That is preaching. So preaching is nothing like Christianity. No. It is what you can learn from. What this man is saying, I'm a Christian, but I learn from him a lot. The man is full of wisdom. And many things he says, I apply it. It works for me. It will work for everybody. Go and try all these things that this man is saying. After 1 year, come back and tell me it worked or it did not work. Just come back. Don't make sure you don't keep it to yourself. Come back and tell me. Foremost, serve God. Live in fear of God. Fear of God as in the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. When you fear God, everything God says you should not do, you will not do. Thou shalt not lie, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not fornicate, thou shalt not steal, thou honor your mother and your father so that your days be long. Many things like that. Do not serve any other God aside me, for I am a jealous God. Many things like that. Go and apply it. Above all, be charitable. If your life doesn't turn out to come out good, don't talk to me again.
sí Ọlọ́run lọ́wọ́ máa fi promote àwọn èèyàn má jọ dà gẹ́gẹ́ bí torílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà mi ní kọ́ ọmọ náwó sẹ́sìn àmọ́ tó bá náwó sẹ́sìn mọ̀ pé owó tó ọ̀nà lórí báwọn èèyàn ó sì jẹ tí wọ́n mú ní rọrùn ó fẹ́ pàtàkì jẹ́ tó ọ̀nà sẹ́sìn lọ.
It's not about spending money in the church. It's not about giving donation in the church so that they may see. You have done it before. Showing off in the church. Competing. Now me donate pass so that I was the president of women in the church. Redeem. I was made the president. It's not about you giving money in the church so that people will notice you. No, that is show off, and that is what you are already being rewarded in the church by them giving you position. Because more or less you people are doing it for show off. No, it's about whom you are blessing. Do you understand? Secretly, the poor you are feeding, the people you looked out for, and you just decide and give them. Old person, take. Widow, take. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be small. Anything you do is coming back to you. And your children, what we sow, everything comes back. You can't be doing all those things. Trust me, life will not be perfect, because it doesn't matter. Even if you are serving God, your life will still have hiccups. But I tell you one thing, you will have a good life.
Pàtàkì agbọ́dọ̀ náwó sí iléeṣẹ́ mélòó lọ dálẹ̀ ọkàn páìlì owó jọ sí báǹkì ní yà mí lẹ́nu fáwọn òpònú ọmọ Nàìjíríà tí ń jí owó kó owó sí báǹkì kó níjọba kú àìmọye báǹkì tí ó jogún rẹ̀ run àìmọye ni tí ń bẹ lọ́nkọ kú nínú àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà tó ní wọ́n bọ́ ọkọ wíìlì tó bá wá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ àkọ́kọ́ ni pé sin lọ́hùn ìkejì ni pé máa promote ayé àwọn èèyàn ìdùnnú ẹ̀dá the only source of happiness fẹ́ dà tó ga jù tó easy jù ní kó múnú àwọn èèyàn dùn tó bá ti múnú àwọn èèyàn dùn wọ́n ló.
I love to see people happy. I derive joy in seeing people happy. It breaks my heart to see people sad. Trust me. Sometimes I wake up, I'm not even okay myself, but people's businesses, I promote it. They will be messaging me and be saying, they are so happy that they saw it on Yeye Kudi's page. Meanwhile, some people just come to look at my page to see what am I promoting so that they can patronize that person. Some people just come to see what am I promoting just so that they can patronize that person. So you see why my promoting those people makes me happy, because they are happy. At least source of livelihood is getting to them, and also their children, they are being fed. That's a way of blessing. Mind you, I'm not using my money. I'm only promoting. Do anything to make people happy. It doesn't have to be money spent. It could just be you making that person happy. Promoting that person's business, or promoting that person gogon, or promoting whatever you think needs to be promoted. Simple, go to all this research, cancer research, like our birthday, some of us just do it. We just say, I want you people, anything you want to do for me, donate to this research, cancer research. It's part of promotion. You are actually helping some people. That is the beginning of wisdom.
Kò sí extra, kò sí spare tire fún fọ́jọ́ ayé ẹ̀dá. Bó bá ti kú ọba ti ẹ lọ́nu. Allah. Múnú ara rẹ dùn. Kò sì wà careful. Ọmọ ìyá.
Always be happy. Always be happy. Look, I don't know who you are. Even my mother still said it today. We were talking, and my mom said, you have all the attributes that out of all her children, to God be the glory, that I am the one that took everything about my father. God blessed my mommy with many children. To God be the glory. She said, I took everything. That is nothing untouched. She doesn't know. I was like, Mommy, but she didn't used to say that. At her old age, she's saying that to me. And why? My father, if he knows you are a source of anything that will make him unhappy, the way he will disconnect you, he doesn't care if you are from the same womb with him. That's the height of it. If you are from the same womb with him. So if I disconnect from people, if I see that you want to be bringing stain to me, or you want to be taking away unhappiness in any little way from me, or you are bringing unhappiness to me, or you are a source of insult to me, anything that I'm not doing to you, you want to be the one, and you want me to be Pamora, hell no. I only have one life. Anyone that tries to give me insomnia, out you go. You must leave. I don't need anybody to help me tell you. My health is very important. Mind you, even our children that we love so much, if you die, life goes on for them. Talk less of all these worldly things. What I can afford, I do. What I can't afford, I leave it. What I can solve, I solve. What I can't solve, I leave it. The older you even get, the easier to die. The older you get, the easier to die. Sorry, I have to quickly answer my uncle. He's messaging me. Uncle, I'm on live. Hello, uncle. Hello, uncle ma pé yín tí bá ti ṣetán sí mo wà lórí live show. Ṣé thank you. Thanks for your returning the call. God bless you, uncle me. Sorry. So some people have called me doing live show. Hello, mo ń ṣe live show lọ́wọ́. I'm on live show. Is everything okay? Type please. Is everything okay? I'm on live show. People are calling me. I don't know why. So I'm a bit worried. So anything that disturbs my peace of mind, I don't care who you are. Do you understand? I don't. Why? I don't care who you are. I do not care who you are. Alele, out of my life. I can't trade my peace of mind to keep anybody. No. Mi ò kí ń ṣe. Mi ò kí ń ṣe. Láyé láyé. So you need to learn. You need to learn to do all this. You need to learn to do all this. If you don't learn it, they will mess up your life. Keep off. You know, see, many things are the cause of the problems we have in life. A lot of times, it is not our personal problems that have given us insomnia or taking our life shortly. It is people's problem. Friends, husbands, relatives. You understand? No. I don't live to impress anybody. Even come to think of it. Now the people where you impress, when you die, now then go first talker. Listen to this man. I want you to learn wisdom. I love this man so much. I love this man so much. So much. I love him. He is too good. Listen to him and learn.
Wadamata wala wakuzimata
wala yasilu l'aishu illa bida.
Kí ló dé tó fẹ́ para rẹ̀ lórí nǹkan tó lè change?
Fadamata wala.
Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ kọjá condition kọjá agbára. Why do you want to kill yourself over something you can't change? Oh, lágbára àti change ẹ. Ó gbójú kó ńbẹ̀ ni. You continue your life. You change ara ẹ nígbà tó bá yá. Bí ó bá sì change ara ẹ kó máa wò sọ́run. Wadamata wala ntọ́ bá ti bàjẹ́ tó ti lọ juwọ́ sí kó máa bá tiẹ̀ lọ. Bó o bá tètè juwọ́ sí yóò mú ẹ̀mí rẹ̀ dání lọ.
Let me tell you, a lot of times, people have shown you who they are. Must you still keep them around? No. Don't string along people. Never do it. If not, it is God that have told you that this one will kill you. But because you want to do things more than God. Or stringing along people could be anybody. It could be your friend. It could be your husband. It could be this. It could be that. It could be like this woman's case that I'm going to talk about now. Are you making sense for me? And you want to still say by force, I must keep this man. You will die young. There used to be one auntie that I know. Her story is similar. When she was young, to this woman that when she was young, she had a child. And then later on, she got married to a rich man. As a matter of fact, the rich man's son, whom the man is married, was the speaker. I will keep his name. Was the speaker of Lagos. Was the speaker of the federal at one point. The son. So obviously, this auntie married a rich man, but also she herself, she has made herself so well. But because at the time she started dating this rich man, the father to the speaker, who is a married man, people saying that because the man was showing her so much love, people saying that she had a shop at Alade Market where my mommy had her shop in Alade Market. So people saying that she jazzed this man, just this man, that's this man. At the end, they now start doing some things with the man, you know, like a shop girls. The man started sleeping with a shop girl. You know all these rich men, many of them very dirty in their secret life. So eventually she discovered that the man was sleeping with her shop girl, who eventually even got pregnant for the man. That got her so devastated that she developed stroke. She developed stroke because of a man. What will people say? What are people going to say about me? Me, that people said, this man really loves me. Then, you know, she now was thinking the matter. Only she, they prepared the food. They chop am. The thing was poisoning her body, her soul, her mind, her life, everything. Forgetting that even before she married this man, she don't born. She forgot everything. Eventually, the stroke did that to an extent that she became a shadow of herself. The man didn't now love her anymore. The person that caused her problem now started looking at her like someone that is no more beautiful. Are we not foolish? Are we not foolish? The person that caused her problem made her have stroke, made her a shadow of herself because of a man. Am I making sense? Now, she now had bad stroke to an extent that she couldn't eat, and her house shop girl is the one that snatched the man. Meanwhile, this is not the first time the man is sleeping with her shop girls. Only that this one now too maybe entered one place, got pregnant for this man, and took the man from her too. That's how she died though. She could not get over it because of a man. Then the people that were saying, hey, how can you allow this to happen to you? Please, where are they? They were the first to go and say, Auntie Aduni, because she bears the same oriki with me. Auntie Aduni mess up. How can she die because of a man? How can she allow a man kill her? But the man killed her. She died. And she died without the man by her side. Why? What you can't solve, don't bother. What you cannot solve, do not bother. Let it stay. Deal with the ones, what you can solve. And that is my health. Okay, sleep on time. Okay, it has happened. This business I did, I've lost the money. Okay, it has happened. Way forward. It's hard, it's paining me. I'll be broke for some time. But when there's life, there's hope. This man has left me. He has been snatched. Okay? It's very painful. But it's better I stay alive and take care of my children. Be mother to my children. Eat the fruit of my labor. Do omugo for my children. Than a man that eventually, when she died, wasn't by her side. Then the people that were crying wolf with you, they will leave you. They have escorted you to your graveyard.
Fakuli maata ntoba sese de ni ko sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ wala yesilu la eso la bida. Ayé ò lẹ́dùn tí ó bá sí méjèèjì nta lé láyé tá bá àti nta bá méjèèjì ló ma compare láyé ó fi dùn. Kò sẹ́ni ó wáyé tó jẹ́ pé kìkìdá n tó lua.
Mind you can't say that even a beggar will still say, at least I have eyes, I have hands, I have leg. It's just that I don't have a job to beg for money. Abi? A blind man, a blind man that is in the house, a blind man that is mad, will still say, thank God, at least I am not a mad woman that they have to use cane to flog to feed. Because some people can't afford yaba left where they take medication. They have to take you to native doctors. They flog them. They say, I thank God. It's blindness that is his or her portion. So at least he or she is in the house, feeding well, sleeping on time, eating. So, meaning in this life, nobody has it perfect. Go and ask Bola Tinubu. Let me show you something. As many of you are admiring Bola Tinubu, I will still show you how people are abusing him. Upon the fact that some people look at Bola Tinubu as a mini god, some people still look at him as a chimpanzee. Life is like that. I will show you people something. Wait. I will show you something. It's always good to understand life from different perspectives so that you understand that this thing is not I'm coming, just trying to look at I'm coming now. Okay, look at. Oh, sorry.
Say I be like ape when smoky go. God. See face. This is the upcoming Nigerian president. This ape now represents this country. God, this is highly fucked up, bro.
And answer that categorically yes.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Do you see how some people are abusing him? See it again. They are calling him ape.
Now what? See the upcoming Nigerian president. Say I be like ape when smoky go. God. See face. This is the upcoming Nigerian president. This ape now represents this country. God, this is highly fucked up, bro.
And answer that categorically yes.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
That is somebody many of us look up to, like, even if some of you don't like him politically. But this is somebody that we all know is a trillionaire. For some people, he's even richer than Dangote. It's just that he's been hidden. Nobody knows if it is true or not. But what am I trying to bring out here is that, see the way some people put him on TikTok and they are abusing him. Will he see this now and go and be crying? No. Really and truly, if he cries, that means he's not thankful to God. That even if to some people, he looks like an ape, but to him, money is speaking in his pockets. Am I making sense? So life is like that. Balance. That's what we call inside life. It can never, if it balance for you, you don't die. Dangote gone, I will go and look for where his bomb was shown. Let me show you. They disgraced him. His girlfriend brought out his snatch. I will show you now. I will show you. Dangote that we all look up to. They carry in yash. Show him. I don't know. I have to farabale. I'm sorry, guys. If I don't find it, I hope I'll take my time. Because I always keep too many information. So, Dangote's yash. Sorry. Oh God, too many information, so it tends to override many things. Don't worry, because it's always good when we talk, we prove it, so that you understand that you are not alone. Many information have overridden that I need to calm down. Maybe I've passed it. I think I've passed it. Oh God, let me try and see. Let me try and see. Let me try and where is that Dangote Siyash again? No, it might be no. Let me go here. Don't vessel. I think it's a link. That's why I'm not. It's. I think it's a link. Sorry, no vessel. Dangote Siyash. No vessel. I beg, no verse. I will try and see if I can find it. I think it's a link. That's why I don't know where I put it. You know, Amebo, it's not good. I will try and get it. Don't worry. Before we finish this chat, I will try and get it. Don't worry. I'll try and get it. I think it's a link. Maybe that's why I'm not finding it. Amebo is not good now. You know, when Amebo is too much, you will be keeping too many informations. And let me try and do something. Why now? Dangote ti lo shogun yo kini ni o. Abi how the thing can't disappear now? Yes, that part. Take your time. Wait, I'm coming. I'm about all this my cultural people. They be bad children. Let me tell somebody to go and get it for me. I had it here. I don't know where it is. I don't know. Maybe I've deleted it. I will get it. Let me see. Wait, I'm coming. Maybe I'm rushing too much. It was on Instagram. That's why. Again, yeah, idea. Dangote Nina, American baby. Yeah. Just so that you know, Dangote too has issues with his own life. American baby. Yeah. Oh yeah, idea. Dangote Nina. Let me tell somebody to get it for me. Let me tell somebody to get it for me. Wait, let me tell somebody to get it for me. Okay, let me call somebody to get it for me. Hello? Yeah, I beg send that. Hurry, I'm doing a chat. I beg send me that Dangote Yash. I beg. Hurry. They don't remove him. Because you know that chat and they try look for him. Hurry. So we send it to me. All right, bye. They'll try and look for it for me. Don't worry. They'll try and look for it for me because I had it. I don't know if they've removed it, but I had it. They will try and look for it for me. Don't worry. It will be sent back to me. Okay, so let's continue with that man's talk. Then when he's sent, I will show you people. It's Yash. He didn't know. He laid down and the babe, his girlfriend, they were fighting. The two girls were fighting. So the American girl was trying to make the other one know that she has him in her apartment. Dangote there lie down. Oh, there Dangote. His face showing. He did there show could them and she wanted to prove it that the guy is with her. So it's nothing big deal that sometimes things will happen to you and you'll be wondering. He's a rich man.
Ẹni fẹ́ ra lẹ̀, ẹni fẹ́ ra lé, ẹ bá lè ṣe Akeugba Gold dòwò pọ̀. Àwọn lẹ̀ ta ní tó la fi wà lálàáfíà. Bọ́ àròbí àjọ lójúmọ́. Tí gbogbo wa bá lówó, ta lọ́lọ́ wọn jọ lójúmọ́. Ọmọ dùn àwọn èèyàn nú. Àmọ́ má dùn àwọn èèyàn nú débi káyé tiẹ̀ wá bàjẹ́ síbẹ̀. Bọ́ bá kún gbogbo ayé lówó, gbogbo ayé ò lè lówó tán. Bọ́ bá ní gbogbo ayé lọ fẹ́ mọ́ fún ní bílíọ̀nù, gbogbo ayé ò lè lówó tán. Kémi lówó, kíwọ́ lówó, kó mọ kẹ́nìkan lẹ̀. Ta ni ó kù tí ó ṣe yá Allahu, ta ni yá Rọ́bì àjọ lójúmọ́. Tí gbogbo wa bá lówó, ta lọ́lọ́ wọn jọ lójúmọ́. Ọmọ ìyá mi fàdámọ́ tàwálá.
Fàkúdìmọ̀ àtà wàlá yẹsìlò láìsù ìlà bìdá.
Wàlá yẹsìlò àìsùn. Tó o bá fẹ́ gbádùn ayé, ọmọ ìyá mi, máa kírun bí ìgbà tó jẹ́ pé tó ń kí lọ́wọ́ yìí náà ló pinrun. Máa ṣàdúrà bí ẹni pé tó ń ṣe lọ́wọ́ yẹn kú lọ́kàn. Ẹni tó bá fẹ́ dùnra rẹ̀ nínú láyé, nítorí gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe nìyẹn. Alā bi dhikrillahi tatma'innul qulūb.
I noticed one thing, that my younger sister, before her death, was so close to God. I mean, a year, 2 years before. I mean, for some time, she's been sick, so I understand, and if you go on her page, you will see that she was always with in the church and Redeemed Church. And you notice sometimes when she comes online and I'm always overexcited. And sometimes I'll tell you people that she's in the church because, my program is always on Sundays. As a matter of fact, it was because of her I shifted the chat to later in the day. But she's always in the church. She got so close to God. What am I trying to bring out here? There's nothing else as sweet as that. I'm telling you. Do it as if. Do it as if you don't know if you are going to live till 100. Aha, good. I have it here now. It's been sent to me. Good. Good. Look at Dangote Siansh. Can you people see Dangote? Except those of you that don't know him. Can you see Dangote? Can you see his Siansh? Shetiri di Dangote. Can you see the leg of the girl? Can you see Dangote? Can you see the Yansh? Sheri di Dangote. Shetiri abala idea half the center pattern of the Yansh. Idieni. Can you see? Can you see Dangote? So can you see the girl's leg? Shetiri. If you want to buy jewelry, you have to go to Zafi Concept. Shetiri, that is Dangote in his girlfriend's house. And this was put on social media. Did he kill himself? Hell no. After that, Kiloruko fine girl, Omowayen, that fine girl that sang for him, that Dangote, Kinikon, I may not be Dangote's child and everything, but still, everybody still wants to be Dangote's. If he proposed to any woman now, I bet you won't even go and ask Katon, should you follow him? You will agree. Now later you go come remember, say, you get mama, you get papa. Do you understand? So, it doesn't matter what anybody thinks about you. Your sanity, 10 years good. Senisi sang about him. Upon that, his Yash is here. Some of us, if you see our husband Yash outside like this, I bet some of you will say, you are no more doing. Or you'll be crying, or you see your own Yash, you'll be crying. But this is a rich man's ass. Not just a rich man. In the whole of Africa, the richest man's ass. By one normal girl. American girl. Put in Yash like that. See his Abala ID. I didn't even know that his Yash is this black. Ìdí black ni Dangote Nina. My own yash even fair passing own. So, but he's still a happy man. He was still dancing, doing his own, still doing his life at tennis show, the wedding of his children, everything. Ẹni tó ní ìṣòro ló ní ìṣòro. Don't allow anybody give you insomnia. Don't allow anybody give you high blood pressure. Don't allow anybody kill you. Don't allow anybody see vision and redirect your life and scatter your destiny. Don't allow them scatter your destiny. You have too many things ahead of you than to minute on the mistake you have made. The child you've had outside wedlock, the marriage that didn't work, the man you slept with and you were not meant to sleep with him, the vision they've seen, and you listened, and at the end of the day, they've misdirected you or they've misled you. You have to move on. You have to move on. So, sorry, let me continue.
Ntọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe nìyẹn aláàbíbíkẹ́lá tatma'innul qulub. Allah olórí n tó lè múnú èèyàn dùn láyé ni kó káàrin ìwà àtọ́lọ́hún dá kó máa sin lọ́hún kó lọ́lọ́hún dáadáa máa sin lọ́hún ní gbogbo ìgbà. Èyí tó burú jù tí yàrá pààyàn láyé ni kó máa cross ìwé àwọn èèyàn. Ẹni ó fẹ́ sórí ire ó ti sáré jágbà mọ́ lọ́wọ́.
That's the one that I know is the worst. I believe in whatever you sow, you reap. After you apply all this, the principles of life, apply all these things this man has said. Now, what are your own inputs into life? You know, these other ones are people doing it to you or, life itself and everything. What are your own parts? When people are making it, you are jealous, you are envious, you are angry. You are after them. You want to pull them down. No, you can't go far. You cannot go far. Have you heard of that saying that if you bring down other people and others to succeed, if you pull down others to succeed, in order to succeed, at the gate of your own success, you will meet destruction. If you are an atheist, it is the law of karma. If you are a child of God, as in this Christianity, it is what they call the God of vengeance. If it's the normal English proverb, it is what you sow, you reap. If you want to be successful in life, never, please, even if people offend you, do not ever be a party to anybody stand for, especially for those of you that have children. I am saying it and I mean it. Some people will hurt you to that extent that you want to revenge. Never do it. Because I'm telling you, your revenge most time will be so bad that it will destroy your lineage. Do you know some people are suffering today as a result of vengeance that their parents have committed? Some of us, we are suffering today as a result of the vengeance some parents have committed. That's what they call generational curse now. Vengeance.
Ẹni ó fẹ́ gòkè ó ti cross ìwé rẹ̀ ọmọ ntọ́lọ̀ nínú Kùránì ni Al-Qur'ani ni wasamsu tajrin li mustaqarrin laha dhalika taqdirul azizul alim. Oòrùn àtòṣùpá ń lọ lọ́tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ wọ́n jẹ́ cross ìwé ara wọn ńlá fi wà lálà.
You can be angry. I'll be angry. But I sit down in the council of the wicked in high places and devise anything to bring people down. And if you even come to me for it, I can't be your friend. I will use style and know how to dispatch you in my life. I don't like it. Because I know that you are the one that Satan have come to use to kill, to steal, and to destroy me. Because when the repercussion comes, you, the person that even made me, we sat together, you will be suffering your own, I'll be suffering my own. Sometimes even you, baby, because God so loves you so much, your own punishment will be more than even the person that introduced you to the device, the cancer of in high places. That's witchcraft. Coven. That is witchcraft. Sitting down and devising evil, bringing down people, doing everything to make sure that others, when you see them progressing, you are jealous. It is the spirit of witchcraft. My mother says it. My mother says, Kudi, witchcraft is not about those that sit under the tree and have meeting, like we are made to understand. Witchcraft is the spirit of envy, jealousy, gossiping, backbiting, destroying others. Do you know you can use your mouth to kill somebody? Some people want to marry now. There are people want to marry. They will, because of your mouth, they will decide not to marry that person. Do you know? Just your mouth. You want to marry her? She's not good though. She's a shewo. She's a kiniko. And you have children. You expect your own children too, that they will not meet their own downfall as you have so done to another person's child. No. We need to be careful. What we sow, we all reap. If you didn't sow it and it happened to you, be rest assured that God wants to use you to deal with some particular people. That is, if I didn't do it to you, you did it to me. Or I didn't do it to anybody, you did it to me. Be rest assured that because of you, some people are going to suffer. Do you understand?
Fear. Bá bá ti cross way àwọn èèyàn ò lè wà lálàáfíà. Kún ò roku fún ọ, ikú gan máa wà kiri. Ó wá rí nítorí pọ́jọ́.
When you keep harming people, you cannot be at peace. Even if they do not devise death against you, the wages of sin is death. Death is coming. Death doesn't necessarily mean death in terms of physical. Sometimes, do you know that you can be doing bad things to people and you will be thinking that things is good for you, but spiritually, your life is spoiling, the life of your children. Everything will just be spoiling. You probably not seeing it, but people around you will be helping you to see it. Your life not good now. But you are not seeing it because God wants to destroy you. Finish. You can't be destroying people's lives and your life will be good. No. At the gate of it, destruction will come. So, a lot of times, many of us, if we look into the mirror, we are the cause of our problem. We are the cause of our problem. People going on their own will start transferring aggression and the problems and the blame on the society. But truthfully, we should check inwardly, what have you sown into life? And what are you sowing into life?
Ọlọ́run wá tó bá fẹ́ kẹ́mi rẹ̀ ogun láyé lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ntọ́lọ́ ń sọnù Quran. Àwọn àdéhùn tọ́lọ́ ń ṣe lọ́gbà àlìjàn náà máa practice ẹ̀ látàyè wàláhì ó rí pẹ̀mí rẹ̀ ogun. Lápèjúwe Ọlọ́run sọ fún wa nù Suratul Hijri verse 145. Ọlọ́run ni wa naza'na fi sudurihim min ghillin ikhwana ala surur mutaqabilin. Ọlọ́run ní ẹ gbọ́ àti wọn bá wà àlìjàn náà tán á yọ kúrò lọ́kàn wọn kéèta. Ìbínú ọmọ nìkejì àníjọ́ wà lẹ́nu ẹni tí ó wà àlìjánà. Tó bá fẹ́ gbádùn ayé má bínú èèyàn. kọ́ ọmọ fẹnu ba yé àwọn èèyàn jẹ́ ìwọ náà ó lè gbádùn ayé kọ́ ọmọ púùlù àwọn èèyàn dá ìwọ náà ó lè rise bọ́ ọba rise lónìí ọ̀n padà bọ̀ wálẹ̀ whoever pull others in order to succeed shall have destruction awaiting him at the gate of his success tó bá kù tiẹ̀ tó ń dókè nítorí pé ọ̀nà bá yé àwọn èèyàn jẹ́ ìwọ náà ń bọ̀ wá bàjẹ́ alukurani ní sábà wọ gbàlùjẹ́ ó ní fruit èso láàmú jẹ jẹ́ kí fruit ọ̀pọ̀ nù tó máa jẹ.
So that's it. This man have preached everything. If you want to succeed in life, never, do not envy, do not destroy others, and be sure of God will satisfy you with long life. You see, long life sometimes doesn't matter, because I've learned in time past that, many of us believe that long life must be when we clock 100 and everything. But long life, Jesus Christ didn't live a long life. But his name continues to linger on. Muhammad, their names continue to linger on from generation to generation because they impacted lives. Their life impacted. Their lives impacted every one of us. Am I making sense? So, look at the story of Akala. He's 71. He died peacefully. It doesn't matter. You may not even die peacefully. Dr. Monroe, he died in a plane crash at a young age. I think in his 50s or so. But, he impacted what he taught us. Still lingers on of blessed memory. Do you understand? So, and how many lives he touched. So it's about when some of us leave, whatever we leave down for our children is all these things this man is saying. If you try and live according to the word of God, so that your life does not come and affect your children where they will not be wondering, why is their life like this? It could be as a result of what you are doing now or what your own parents have done. Destroy other people, envy other people, killed other people with their mouth. What they've sown, they are reaping in their lineage. Now, the woman that brought her case to us, I will read what happened to her. The lady is a young lady, not young, she's older than me, maybe, in her 50s, but for me, that's still young, and tomorrow is my husband's birthday. So, to God be the glory. Who is this person? Okay. Somebody has helped me to bring the picture. Thank you. Somebody helped me to bring the picture. Thank you. Another person brought it for me. Thank you so much. Dangote Smiash. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, what it is this. Let me go to what she wrote. Her story goes like this. She had a child when she was young, and let me just read exactly how she wants me to ask the question, and I want you people to type because she's here now. Good morning, Yeye. More grace upon you. Please, I need an advice from you or the public. What would you do if your partner, am I making sense? Opposite sex, tells you that good things doesn't happen to him when you are around or when you are around him. Note, both are not fully married yet, but stays together. Now, this particular lady, she's had children outside wedlock. One for two men, different men. And in the beginning of her life, as a young girl, she had one shortly after uni. She goes to White Garment Church. They told her that the person is her husband. The other one she was supposed to be with, who was not from very good home, not when I say very good home, wasn't from a rich background. That one, they said no, that she will have issues there, and they don't see long life there. You know that they do that thing. Some people still do it, where they will go and be doing findings. They will say they will go and find out if not akosejai. I think that one is when you give birth. I think that there's one they do when there's always they will go and look into it and see if the marriage will work for you there and stuff like that. So I think so. They said this particular one, Shisha had. They said it was good. White Garment Church. She grew up in the White Garment Church, Kerubu, as a matter of what she said. Eventually, she got married, and on getting married, this particular husband of hers traveled abroad, and that was the end. You won't believe it. That was the end. And this has been 29 years ago. He's alive for Kokuo. The man just not interested again. She said when the guy, they did marriage, she born for the guy. So in short, marriage not even dissolve. Marriage just end. She moved on. The girl she had then is now 29. And the vision was seen in the church that is the right man. It's just a polite way of telling her he's no longer interested in the, okay, all right. So that ended the relationship. The girl is 29 now. She has finished university. She has done everything. She has done masters. She has done everything, but not yet married. Now, the second child, a boy. She stopped going to White Garment Church due to this, as far as she understood, false prophecy. That's what she said. She now said going to multicolored church. That is like a Pentecostal church. On going to Pentecostal church, she became born again and all those things. She did deliverance. As a matter of fact, vision was seen for her there too, in Pentecostal church, where they said the guy she was dating was a minister at that time. They eventually became a pastor. Was told to go and they started their own small parish, you understand? Along the line, they were sent abroad. I will just not name the denomination. I don't think it's okay. So, they were sent abroad. She had a boy for the guy. On getting abroad, in fact, they said to her in that one too, that God said, more or less like they put a lot of power in her, like she was, it's her heaven made, the journey, and if at the end, the guy, that one sleeps with all the choir, all the men, all the girls, all the everything in the church. She didn't even realize. Apparently, he had even impregnated somebody in Nigeria before they left, and he never knew. And he was a pastor. He was a minister when they met, but became pastor. And at the end, became when they got visas for them, so he came abroad, and he was sleeping with people, a pastor. So that got her very angry again towards White Garment, towards Pentecostal. Okay, where will she go? She now has 2 children. She has a girl who is still in Nigeria till date, has a a boy who is here, then she's now dating someone that is a good man. A good man, but the man has families back home whereby, and she's in her 50s. As that's the age, she's in her 50s or early 50s. She has, the guy has all these people like older sister, family, they always go and check some things. They now said that she's Emere Alakisa, that they have to do some sacrifices for her, that there are some spiritual some things that are disturbing her. That's why she has not been able to keep husband. She has not been able to stay in husbands. They did all those things for her in the native way. I don't know how. They said they did Mami water spirit for her. They said the guy is from Edo State. Tori, let me understand better. All these other ones she has been with before, they are Yorubas. But she's from both sides. She's from half Edo, half Yoruba. Her father is Yoruba, her mother is Edo. So she now said this particular one is Edo guy. So they went to do Oluokun, did many things for her, did sacrifice, heaven husband, a generational husband, spiritual picking, some children. And I was saying, okay. She did all that. They now said that they said she's Emere Alakisa, that spiritual thing that any man she's with, the man will be getting poor. The man will be getting, like the guy, when they met, the guy was working, they just sacked him over little reason, like, he drank coke. I said, what are the reasons why they said, like, they will just catch him with toilet roll, they will sack him, they will just catch him with coke, they will sack him. Our explanation was as flimsy as this, so I'm sorry. That, like, maybe if let's say it's a security guy now, when they tell him when he gets to this place of work, he will get the job, but after 1-3 months they will sack him. They have been sacking the man everywhere. He loses his driver's license when she came into the guy's life. In short, the man life scatter. Tori, I don't know how to explain it more than the way she explained it. Tori mi ò lè wá ṣera mi léṣe over coding gan ti fẹ́ sú mi. The man life scatter. So, and they are not yet legally married. Their intention was to be bearing kids, but no more. They can't have kids anyway because the life is not. She's in her 50s. What's bearing kids? I think they only need fucking. You understand? When you're in your 50, will you still be looking for a child? God has given you boy, giving you girl. So she just wants a partner for the rest of her life. But the man is now saying that anytime she's around, as long as she's around, things have been bad for him. So she says she needs help. Is it that they've put hand in her life from the Kerubu she went to, or what is the problem of her life? Because before even this guy, this has been the problem. She has not been able to stay in a man's house. It has been on, off. Always when she gets into the one thing must happen, she must be disgraced. She must be the one to be disgraced. Everything must happen to her. And I said, if this kind of things happen to somebody's life, definitely this is happening to many women too. Because a lot of women too have children here and there, and they are not able to keep a man. Could it be spiritual, or what is the problem? As far as I am concerned, look, many of us have gone to some people, all these places that we have gone to as young people, Kerubu Neo, they've put us under one place that at the end of the day, this is what ends one's life. Shengbo, this is how one's life, how it ends. It's sad. Some of us, so our parents gave birth to us. They gave birth to us in Kerubu. You know, I don't go to Kerubu. I was born into a Muslim home. I'm only using us, compound word, collectively. And they have put all kinds of, you know, all these people, all this. When I was young, I remember one time I followed somebody to all this rubbish. Sorry, you people that are white garment, I'm sorry. But let me just say, and they were telling me that I have husband in heaven. They now said they were going to beat me to bring husband out of my body. Thank God they didn't beat me. Thank God I didn't follow it up. Assuming they followed it up, maybe they would have beaten me, my husband, I won't be married today. Some of you, they have beaten your life with a way. They've chased your husband away. Because all those things, I don't know where it is in the Bible, where you people will be receiving flogging. It's abuse. You know, all those visions that you will go to Babish. You know that Babish in Nigeria at that time, my mother used to have a tenant. Because I was very naughty as a small child. If I'm crying, you would think I'm deaf and dumb. You would think I'm a special need child. There's no time that my mommy's tenant comes. My mom's house in Ilupeju. When he comes to pay his money, the man will tell my mommy, one Babala Dura like that, he will wear white garments. He won't wear shoe from Ilupeju to Ikeja. He will tell my mommy that, Emere Pombele ni omo yi. He said that I was Emere. That is, I don't know what you people call Banje. That I was Ogbanje. That they should bring me to Babich. That they want to wash. Because if I'm crying, if the man is around and I say I want rice, they are not giving me, I go take my head, carry share up. I will be crying. Then my mother knows me. I'm a kind of child that when you say otito, that's when my volume of cry will increase. So they allow me cry until nobody begs me. I will now keep quiet and sleep off. They will now carry me from the floor and put me on the bed and cover my body. That's how naughty and now. So you would have thought I was Ogbanje because my cry, I know they hear, sorry, Otito, no. That man now thought, you know, if my mother was not an educated woman who believed that children that cry are non-stop, they are Ogbanje, that's how they would have taken me to Babish. Olokun will carry all the glory that I brought. They would have taken it, they would have exchanged my glory for Olokun. When I was small, they used to call me Ijogbon Kosheni Kofa. Do you know the meaning? You do stubbornness, sote. Nobody can help you. I can best like deaf and dumb. I know they hear when they cry. So all those things, you can imagine. So everybody, you know, my mother used to think, well, are you okay? My mother used to think that I act like Igbo people. Because, why? Why are you offing the lights? Okay, out. Okay, that's okay, out. You understand? My mother used to say that I behave like Igbo people. Because, you know, it's Igbo people that their body is very strong. Ajekutama mumi. You eat bread, you not go take water. If you see such person in Yoruba land, they will think that you have some satanic power in you. So that's how they redirected and did this woman's life. And I don't know how to help her. You understand? But I can't say this is what it is. But she's saying that the man is saying, they said the man said they get job, they sack her. This has been happening to other people as well. before this man. Flimsy reason they go sack man for a job. And you know that thing, when we were growing, you will be hearing something like, if your star not go with a person home, you stay with the person. The man go in family go can't chase you, come out. They go say your leg not good. They go say your leg not good. Ese oda. You understand? They go say your leg na two left leg. If they carry you go anywhere, now so in family go come chase you, say you be ogbanje. That's why some people, they don't go to all this white garment church. Like me, I don't like going there. If I go there now, as I am like this now, with this my white clothes, that's so they go say I be mermaid spirit. I don't know why. And since I've been mermaid spirit till now, I thank God for my life. Even God, I can't lie to you people. When I had childbearing loss, you understand, there's nothing my ear did not hear. But I didn't compromise my faith in God. I knew my problem was cervical incompetence. The loss of child that was caught dead, I didn't know the reason. But I didn't go and look for what is not the answer. I didn't go and be entering native doctor, all this fake pastor. I made it very simple for myself. Because waiting no miss for my hands. I've met a man, an imam, before. I went to Nigeria with my 2 kokoro eyes and my leg. Not be say they carry me go Nigeria. I paid my money. The lady wanted to do album, Muslim musician. You know, like all these Muslim, like this musician Barista's daughter. The lady is based here. She says she's doing record, musician. You know, she's not Fuji like this, my sister. She's Muslim, Islamic. And I went. She said she was doing launching of album. I then went for it at Okpebi. I can never forget that year. On getting there, only me and my younger brother, this my brother, is my mother's last child. As we were leaving that place, in fact, they even wasted time before they started. When they wanted to start was when I carry my bag. Even though they called Alaja Kudrat, Atiwari pe, Eva Joko, sorry, I sit. Now I carry my bag because they said they were going to start at 3. As at 4, they haven't started, 4:30. And I had plans to go elsewhere. So I didn't waste time. I carry my bag. Even though she's based here abroad, they acted like typical African time. I don't have time. So as I stood up to leave, I did envelope to her hand and stood up. Told my brother, cut eye for her. I said, let's go. As we were going, one boy just followed me in all this jalabia. Alaja Kudrat, Alaja Kudrat, Alaja Kudrat. I said, nah, I'm waiting. Now he say, no, Afa dey inside. Say he won't talk to me. What happened? I don't know anybody there apart from the person where I know for here where they do album and some other island people that came in honor of her album, a launching of album. I said that the man said he wants to see me. Anyway, to cut this story very short, me, I thought, because God knows, I've never really been close to Imam, you know. I grew up, I'm a Muslim, but my father, because my mother is a Christian, I don't know much about Islamic religion. You understand? My father is always on the road, you know, being a lawyer. He didn't have time to train us in that Islamic way. So my mother taught us with Christianity. So I'm Christian. So at the end of it, I thought, you know, opportunity to also know a Muslim man. You understand? So the guy now said, I said I can't go back. The guy now said that I should give him number. I told him to get number for my younger brother. I said, no problem. The Alaji should call me. The man then called me that same day. That same day. When he called me, he now told me he saw vision for me. I should see him. Wallahi, this thing, I'm not using it to lie for you people. I didn't go. I don't. It's not that I don't have problem. I have, but I think God is enough for me. I'm telling you. The man then told me that I can come for mashalashi. That in their mashalashi, that it's like we that are Muslims, born Muslim. Why do we go and join Christianity? Is it not because of dancing and all these things? That's Muslims too. They've upgraded. That they have upgraded. That they are there too. They are now dancing and everything, which is true. They even remove spiritual out of your body. On getting there, you won't believe what I saw. If not that I took my brother with me, if not that I put my cousin Owolabi with me, the man would have fucked me. He went to disguise with some people. Simple, you want to toast somebody. Toast me. Let me say no or yes. Just toast me. Just tell me straight. Alaja Kudrat, I like your bum. The way you set your breast, I like it. I want to commit adultery with you. Just say straight. Let me know. Don't use hanky-panky. All these people, majority of them, they are liars. Onírọ́ ni wọ́n. The guy, I went there for his mashalashi. He has mashalashi. You won't believe it. He has wives. He told me that they want to pray for me, that I just came from abroad. He now said some people are eleha. This thing I'm telling you people happened to me. He said that some people are eleha. They will want to talk to me. They will see vision. They will see things for me. I didn't come to you that I have a problem. I didn't explain to you anything is chasing me. I didn't say there's anything doing me. Assuming that I not carry my sense with me. That's how my life. They would have, maybe by now I'm not go to husband house. Because if you don't fuck me well, destroy my marriage, collect my money, the little thing where I feel achieve, I feel not even never reach there. I saw that they scatter una destiny. The destiny where God writes. If you are managing it, following it steadily. When it's slow, you palm. When it fast, you follow. When it down, you chill. Some people just came out from nowhere in that place. They now cover their face. And they said that they are eleha. They now told me, what do I want? I said, no, I didn't come for anything. Very scary, like his movie. It happened to me. That's if it happened to me. The man is on. I still see him in people's occasion. It happened to me, Yeye Kudi. I see him in people's occasion. It's a matter of fact, I saw him in a well-known man's wedding lately. And it's an Islamic cleric man. It's a 419. They now said anything that I see here, I should not say it outside. This day that I'm telling you people, I cry. I cry because I told the man that if you know that you want to fuck me, you shouldn't have brought me to this corner and told me that I should come and pray. You should have just told me plainly, madam, I like your size. I want to check you out. I will tell you yes or no. This trick you use is demonic. That's why you can never see me. I don't like having any private meeting with all these people, going to gist with them or going to... I don't give them face. I don't. They are very fake. They were not telling me that what they want to give me, tell me what is wrong with me. Nothing. That the man will use Ojuara. They were speaking Yoruba to put it in. I said, what's Ojuara? Like Sheko Yeyini, the people were forming. I believe it's small girls that they use and cover their face and make them act like old women. They are 419. It happened to me. You can imagine if I didn't have God. That's how they would have done me 419. They will lumini jibiti obo. He will even suck my breast. On your alowonle, he will carry it fully. Put one abalakon. Because as far as I heard, that man sleeps with many of those women that went from Ireland. That's what I heard. And maybe from that day go, I'm not even going to play with all of them. All those people, I'm not going even they appreciate them. Come on. I carry face because for you to even have that association, you go only lower. I beg. Kilian Baka, Idotinina. If you want to serve God, let's serve God. If ta pepe shishino, ẹ jẹ́ ká shishino, ẹ má jẹ́ ká fi rẹ́dẹ̀rẹ́dẹ́ máa rẹ́ Ọlọ́run. Kọ́ Ọlọ́run ṣe ní rẹ́dẹ̀rẹ́dẹ́. If we want to fuck each other, let us come out and say, let us fuck. Not that we will be mixing it. I don't need Torami. I don't like him at Torami. How can you say you're my pastor, you're fucking me? You can't be my pastor and be fucking me. You can't be my pastor and be fucking me. We are not praying. We are fucking. We are committing adultery. So let's not mix it. Let's sin so that we know the wages of sin is death. Why are we knowing that we are sinning and we are still saying we are in the house of God? That's rubbish. It's a waste of my time. So many of us, and sometimes all these people, all they put their hand, their leg, everything they've done with their life, if their sperm enters into you, it affects your own destiny. If their sperm enters into you, all these people that have this smartness to go and carry old people or some people and cover their face and say they should come and be saying some things to you, what is it that you want to put inside me that you have to use your willy to put? Ejo sọ fún mi. Am I looking for a child? What am I looking for? If there is spiritual problem in God that I have, I'm looking for husband. So it has to be your willy that we put that thing inside. You are not even suggesting your hand. More so, the person you want to put it inside, I not get leprosy. I get hand, I get leg. What is it that wants to walk in my body that cannot walk with maybe mouth or nose or eyes? Why in my punani? It's just, we need to wake up. We have to all wake up. People go, they see vision for you. You go, they know, say that they lie. You allowed them, misdirected you, scattered your destiny. And some of you have been like this. When I was not too young, not too young. I've told you people one time, I was having simple headache. Then I had a shop on the high street. I was having headache. It was bad. It was like migraine. A white garment guy that patronizes me told me, that he would tell somebody to call me. By the time the guy called me, they asked me to buy a music system, white garment. They said that I have to buy agbon. They have to go and break it, lori tameta. They have to wash my head inside omi ojo. They have to shake it only migraine. Then that we have to buy musical system. Then I asked the question, what is the musical system for? They want to use me to buy their musical instruments. Just simple, I have migraine, and I would have gotten, with 60 euro, I would have gotten a prescription. Then I will, compared to the probably 500,000 or 1 million, I will use in buying musical instruments for the bastards. Some of you, they've jealobe. Meanwhile, some of them won't just jealobe. They will still touch your breasts. Some of you will pack your bag from here, go to Nigeria. They will fuck you from the back, from the front. They will even put their willy-willy in your mouth. You will drink their sperm upon everything. They will still destroy your marriage. You can imagine, assuming I allow that kind of man to put something inside me or to fuck me. Look at it. Maybe by now my husband would have left me. He would have spoiled my life. Maybe your husband would just start smelling. You won't just love him anymore. Many people are like that. They've gone to Nigeria, go and sleep with all these useless people. All these men. These men, they call themselves either native doctor or pastor or imams. When they come back, their marriage spoils. They dissolve their marriage. Or the man go just hate you. That's why the man, if the guy, his life is spoiling. I didn't say that she slept with anybody. Oh. Sorry, I'm just, talking here and there. You understand? I didn't say that she slept with anybody. You understand? So many stories like that. I used my own experience, but I'm talking about this particular lady. How do we help such situation? Many lives is as a result of how many all these places they've entered. You will see small girls, the kind of things they've used their eyes to see. Simple these clothes we are selling. Some people are doing jazz. Simple these clothes. They are doing jazz. A man was telling me, a man in this country, that the wife sells lace and all those things. That when the wife is coming back, be bringing jazz. When she goes to church, she says, usher in the church. Usher. And you think that later on, when everything you are doing doesn't make sense or is not good, everything just they make, you'll be doing things, you'll still be looking dirty. You'll be asking why. It's because what you are doing is not the will of God. Go and listen to Akeugba God and go and listen to the word of God. Make it simple. Waiting not miss for our hand. Stop looking for it here and there. The man just left, is asking for a divorce now. He said the wife has different calabash in the room. And she's a Christian. Okay, so tell me. Oh, guys, I have to go. Today, many of you didn't come out. I wonder why. Let me go and get ready for my husband's birthday. No, I'm not doing anything. Tomorrow is Monday, so nothing is happening. So it's just, nothing is happening tomorrow. So we'll leave it till later. You understand? So, but I'll just love my husband. That's it. You understand? All these kind of people, you can imagine, many of them, they will be looking at you on Facebook like this. Your breasts, they will be imagining how they will suck it. You understand? They will be saying that they will now be before. You will see Babalawo on Facebook. They will come and teifa on inside your inbox. I don't answer. I'll just be looking. Church home will do your own. I'll be looking. Pastor will do your own. All of them. I don't know what happened to all of them. I don't see them again. Majority, I don't see anymore. 1 year, 2, 3, 4 years ago, I had one Babalawo like that. He comes every morning to come and tefa. He will talk all the thing. I don't know what thing they write in Yoruba. It not concern me. I won't even, Aborosokpe, yes, no. I just look. I think he did it for a year or two, and he sees that this one, no. And in those 2 years, do you think problems did not arise, or I didn't see things that could have pushed me to man? No. Yes, I saw. But instead of me to bow to man, I would rather bow to God. Because I believe that there's nothing that happens to me that God is not aware of. And if God can't solve it, I bet who will help me? Even when you are with God, you will notice that you will see that God matter. God things. It's not hard like that. That pandemic opened my eye to understand that many of us allow all these rubbish things to misdirect us, and the greed of man. You know, the greed of all of us. The way market is in January. I like a girl that messaged me which day was it, and she said she wants to commit suicide on my page. Just maybe on Thursday or when was it? She said she wants to commit suicide. I said, why? I'm so happy to. I asked her, I said, why? I was at work. I said, why? Oh, she's always on my page. When she wrote the reason for the suicide, God sees my heart. It's paining me. It's this phone. I can't see the message. I would have read my response without you people understanding who it is. I then told her, really? Guess what is our response? She just got promotion at her place of work in Nigeria. Now, at her place of work, she's an advert. She's into advert. They deal on commission. So she was doing very well before. Then after they promoted her, unfortunately for her, she wasn't doing as well as she was doing before they promoted her. And her threshold was now higher. So, and she has, she's now owing based on some things because her salary is higher. So she has increased some kind of lifestyle. So a lot of things she's not going to get because of the fact that she's not doing very well anymore. Because of that, she said she feels like committing suicide because she can't sleep. She's thinking of debt. She's thinking of this. And how old is she? She's 35 years old. No husband yet, too. No this thing, no. No child, oh. Nothing, no. I provoke. I say, you want to commit suicide? Then you will commit suicide every day of your life. You haven't even started. Do you know how many times you will wake up, sometimes in a whole 2 weeks, you won't even sell one thing? More so, we are in January. Many people have spent money. December, October, people start to spend from what they've earned. January, a lot of people hold on to their money, while some don't even have, they are very broke. So it's a time where people are broke. More so, even if people are not broke, sometimes you may not sell. To this week you may sell, 1 month you may not sell. So, that means that anytime problem arises for you, you will not be sleeping, you will be thinking of suicide. That means that you will die many times because you are prone to have this problem many times. So if you want to die, maybe you are tired of the world. I told her, I can't help you. I can only tell you that what you are going through, everyone is going through the same thing. For as long as you are a business person. Everyone. It's only those that come out to say it. And people like you that intend to commit suicide that will make others know. That's when she said, thank you, ma. That's so people are broke. I said, so you don't know people are broke? I said, do you think when you see everybody as I am like this, I come out, you think everything is rosy? You think everything is perfect? No. Nobody has it perfect. Everybody is carrying on with the hope that when there's life, there's hope. You just keep doing your thing, your advert. All will be fine. That's all. That's how we left it. I told her, I wish you all the best, but you need to get stronger because it's not going to get better. The deeper we go, the worse it is. Economically, in every way. I said, more so, are you married? That's when she said no. Any child? I said no. I said, I think you should also try and look into that. Try and look into that. Don't get too occupied with only work. Look into having a partner, and so that you can start bearing children. Age is no more, 35. She's concentrating on. You see, you have to concentrate on everything. Everything. Little thoughts on everything. When you can't help it, don't go too far. Think of something else. Don't kill yourself for any reason. So, madam, I think with all this problem, and I would just say to you that you are 54. It gets to a stage. Yes, everyone is going through the same thing. Exactly. Modina Ashabi, Baritide. I think with this kind of problem, I personally would say you should cast your burden onto God. I don't think anybody has a solution to any woman keeping a man. Ọlọ́run rínú. If so, people like that Fumilayo, Mommy Gio will have husband. I think husband, childbearing, the journey of life is in the hand of God. As God have written it for you. If you stay in the lane of God, it will work. Sometimes we take ourselves away from the right place because we go and get involved with all these wrong imams, all these wrong pastors, all these wrong people. But that anybody has the key on how to stay in marriage. To God be the glory. This year, I'll be 22 years in marriage. But I can tell you, I still do not have the key. The only thing I will still say is that mi ò yajule, mi ò kí ń fọk ọ̀rọ̀ ọkọ mi lọ anybody. I keep to myself. I manage what I see. I am a contented woman. I don't admire others to the detriment of my home. I don't compare my home to others. My race is different. And I do not tell people to teach me how to I use normal T40 to hold my husband down. Ogun tí mo máa ń ṣe nìyẹn. T40 perfume nìkan lógún tí mo ń ṣe. Aside that, if anything worry me pass, I tell God. But that I have the answer to how you will keep a home or how your destiny will be better. You yourself, you need to work on yourself. So, only what you want to reap. Go and listen to this video from the beginning. Begin to do the things that God directs all of us to do. And leave the rest to God. No man can help you because even that man or the men that are telling you this is the vision, they still misled you. The man they said is your husband left you, went to abroad and didn't look back. You to look at it. The one that brought you abroad, Babona Lojasi, you to look at it. Pastor, he says he is. So tell me, you should know that Oroyi, it is now in God's, it's supposed to be in God's hand. But you tried man can't help you. Man cannot help you. So, good night, everybody. Modino Ashabi Baritide, please, let's talk in my WhatsApp, okay? All right, darling. Bye. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. We'll see. People didn't share this video. Many of you didn't come online. Maybe something. Thanks for your honesty. Yeah. You still did not have the key. I don't have the key. Ọlọ́run rínú. I wish I do. I would have told you this is the key to be able to stay in marriage. I don't have the key. Because what may work for me may not work for you. What will work for you may not work for me. Human beings are different. What my husband will give me and I will appreciate, they may give you and you won't appreciate it. So you see, we all have different exams. And I'm here in this world facing my own. You too, face your own. That's all. All right? Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow by the grace of. Bye for now. Bye. True, I am coming. I am just going very on for. Oh, absolutely. God is when you know it's sufficient for you. You will have peace. Yes. All right. Bye bye, everyone. Good night. Have a nice week. Okay. And remember to patronize K Money Signature. Verity, they get in touch. Oh. Verity, they. Bye. Good night, sir. Good night. Good night. Bye bye. Cut Clark. Good night, sister Yinola. Bye bye, Gracie Do. One day, Olajide. Bye bye. What about sister Yinka Fakwe? Bye bye, Diola. All right, that Dali Ogumula. Ola Yinka Debi. I love you all. Bye. I love you. Bye. Bye.